How are you guys? This is Bernardo Gonzalez. I'm a board game player. I've been playing board games since almost 2000. I like a lot of narrative games, solo games, cooperative games. And maybe a month ago, I saw a Kickstarter for a game called Tierra y Libertad. I approached the Malinche Games team with a little bit of feedback, and just telling them that I'm very interested in the game. I like history a lot. So they sent me a copy of their game, and well, this video is to not only explain the narrative context of the game, but also go through an explanation of how the game works and how these mechanics merge into the historical aspect of the game. And then I'm gonna just do a brief review on the game. So first of all, the game that I'm gonna show you is it's a prototype. It's a little bit in the rough side. I believe the Malinche team is cleaning up a lot of the design and the components. It's a cool game, so let's just go through it. Porfirio Diaz ruled Mexico from 1877 to 1911, and he was one of the most influential figures in Mexican modern history. When he was in power, major cities were connected through railroad, and he was responsible of an economic and industrial boom in Mexico. Porfirio Diaz inspired Mexico to be better, but it also deepened Mexico's socio-economic differences. In many ways, Mexico is Porfirio Diaz. Imagine Mexico after its independence. When the Spaniards left, they left a vacuum. The country turned upon itself. There was a lot of turmoil and a lot of revolts. This is the land that saw Porfirio Diaz born. He was a volunteer in the Mexican-American War, and that's how he started his military career. A man of the people in many ways. He fought against every invasion and every battle that within those years. Remember the 5th Cinco de Mayo, the 5th of May celebration that we have in US? Well, he was the commander behind that battle. So this guy fought against presidents upon presidents and revolts upon revolts, even an emperor. He was the hero of the people. This is the man that got to power in 1877, but this is not the man that remained in power. One thing is certain. Porfirio Diaz was a savvy military commander, and he fully understood the power behind revolts. So the first thing he did when he got to power, he killed all his opposition. I really don't know if it was the best thing for Mexico, but it did bring peace. Peace in a land that has not had seen peace in 3 generations. That's what we often call Pax Porfiriana, peace through Porfirio. Regardless of his military prowess, his greatest asset was his political maneuvering. He actually pitted groups against groups. And every time a group rose enough to be able to insinuate a revolt, he quashed them again. Landowners called hacendados, and factory owners found it easy to exploit the lower class. They just pushed people to almost a life of servitude. After a few decades of this upheaval, the people were tired, and the signs of revolution started to brew. This is where the game begins. In Tierra y Libertad, you represent one of the factions that fought against Porfirio Diaz and the Federalists through the Mexican Revolution. To do this, you need to travel across Mexico, spread your influence and gather weapons, recruit leaders to your cause, and ultimately change the constitution. And that's it. That's the game. Are you willing to fight Porfirio Diaz and the Federalists? Are you willing to travel across Mexico and gain influence to inspire the Mexican people? Let's see how it goes.